Best Soundbar Buying Guide. Welcome to Tech Radar's roundup of the best soundbars, also spelled soundbars, you can buy in 2017. As televisions have gotten slimmer, the amount of heft their speakers are able to output has gotten smaller and smaller. Sure, the speakers built into modern televisions are perfectly clear, but if you want sound that has a little bit of weight to it, then increasingly you're going to want to invest in an external set of speakers. A decent soundbar is the most convenient way of doing this. Whereas surround sound speakers can end up taking over your living room, a soundbar will sit relatively neatly underneath your TV, boosting its sound with a minimum of fuss. Over the years we've tested hundreds of soundbars, and our picks below cover a range of the best models on the market at a variety of price points. What's the best soundbar? Soundbars come in many shapes and sizes, and range in price from under £100 $100 to over £1,000 $1,500. Cheaper models have basic connections, more expensive ones add superior HDMI inputs including 4K HDR pass-through, wireless audio streaming e.g. Bluetooth and AirPlay, better power, more refined speaker drivers, and decoding of Blu-ray sound formats. A full surround setup is the premium solution to bad-sounding televisions, but if you're a little shorter on space, not to mention budget, then a soundbar offers a very decent compromise. Plus, these days higher-end soundbars will also include the latest and greatest audio technologies like Dolby Atmos and DTS:X. Design is also important, with some models able to sit in front of your TV on a stand while others may need a separate shelf, or to be wall-mounted. However, whatever your budget, there are some cracking good acoustic upgrades to be had that can give your TV the sound it deserves. Here are the best soundbars we've tested. 1. Samsung HWMS 650 soundbar, dimensions 1060 by 78 by 130 mm, WXHXD speaker configuration 3.0, claimed audio power 9x20W, connection single 4K HDR HDMI loop through, 1 optical audio input, 3.5 mm audio port, 2-way Bluetooth, with a fantastically powerful sound, physics-defying bass handling, supports lots of sources, slightly limited stereo effect, not content with dominating the TV world. Samsung now seems to have its sights set on becoming the #1 brand for home entertainment audio. 2. All this effort has already delivered outstanding results in the shape of both the HWK 850 and, especially, HWK 950 Dolby Atmos soundbars, as well as a range of groundbreaking multi-room wireless speakers. But, above everything stands the South Korean manufacturer's HWMS 650. No other one-body soundbar has combined so much raw power with so much clarity, scale and, especially, bass, or excelled so consistently with both films and music. It's the sort of performance that only genuine audio innovation can deliver, and with that in mind, it's well worth its $450 £599 price tag. Read the full review. Samsung HWMS 650 soundbar 2. Q Acoustics M4 soundbar, power 100W, speakers 2, dimensions 1000 by 90 by 142 mm, weight 4.9 kg, inputs 1x HDMI, 1x digital optical, 1 by 3.5 mm, outputs NA, wireless Bluetooth aptX, subwoofer included. Yes, special features NA, beautiful musicality, easy to use, a stereo only, no HDMI input. The Q Acoustics M4 soundbar doesn't immediately set pulses racing with its slightly prosaic looks, 2.1 channel sound and lack of any HDMI support. However, you only have to hear what the M4 can do with both music and movies for your doubts about it to evaporate almost instantly. In fact, it sounds so good that it starts to make the idea of trying to deliver more channels from an affordable soundbar look a bit silly. In fact, though, it sounds so much better than pretty much any rival soundbar in the same price bracket that it's actually ridiculously good value, especially if you care about music as much as you care about movies. Read the full review. Q Acoustics M4 soundbar 3. Philips Fidelio B5 power 120W, speakers 4, dimensions 1035 by 70 by 156 mm, weight 16 kg, inputs digital coaxial link, digital optical link, HDMI 1.4, output ARC, HDMI in 1, HDMI in 2, audio in 3.5 mm, jack, wireless Bluetooth aptX and AAC, subwoofer included. Yes, special features NAS, satellite sun snap from main sound, Breezito setup, surround sound a bit too big for most TV setups. The Philips Fidelio B5 is an impressive bit of kit, and it's the perfect soundbar for someone who appreciates good cinema sound but has no interest in tearing up the living room to install a 5.1 surround sound system to use only every now and then. The B5 enables you to pick and choose your movie moments, and do it on a whim. And it creates a pretty decent surround sound experience too, using both Dolby Digital 5.1 and DTS Digital Surround decoding. The combination of convenience and good audio, the raison d'etre of the soundbar, with its transformative surround sound capabilities, makes the Fidelio B5 a great option for the movie fan who can't face all the aggravation of a proper 5.1 installation. Read the full review. Philips Fidelio B54. Sonos Playbar Power Not Quoted Speakers 9 dimensions 900 by 85 by 140 mm weight 5.4 kg inputs YX digital optical 2x Ethernet LAN outputs NAR wireless Wi-Fi special features. Sonos Play 1 speakers can be connected as wireless rear speakers. Beautiful sound integrates with Sonos systems. Requires particular TVS-THE. Sonos Playbar is a non-DMI device that uses optical to hook up to a TV. Used simply on its own, it delivers a massive sonic boost to your TV listening, but operating it does require using a smartphone or tablet app. The benefit is that it can seamlessly segue into a Sonos wireless system, and can even act as the front three speakers in a 5.1 setup with two Play 1s acting as rears. Unfortunately, although its optical-only setup will be great for most, it does exclude owners of TVs that lack this connector, which has pushed it a little further down this list. Read the full review. Sonos Playbar 5. Samsung HWK 950 Power 500W speakers 9 dimensions 47.6 by 3.2 by 5.1 inches weight 14.7 pounds inputs YX digital optical 1x HDMI outputs 1x HDMI wireless Bluetooth and Wi-Fi subwoofer included. Yes, special features: Dolby Atmos built-in wireless satellites and slightly muddled surround sound. Oh, you need Dolby Atmos. This more immersive 3D bubble of surround sound tech is here, created not only by a standard soundbar design, but with a couple of satellite speakers and a subwoofer added. Is that verging on a messy home cinema of old? Perhaps in theory, but this is one of the sleekest implementations of Dolby Atmos yet. Using rear speakers with upward-firing speakers, it actually creates a virtual 5.1.4 system. Okay, so the £1,299, $1,499, $1,499 HWK 950 is not perfect. It only plays DTS in stereo unless you have a Blu-ray player that can convert it to Dolby Digital, but this simple setup package is an amazing performer that should be near the top of any audiophile's soundbar audition list. Read the full review. Samsung HWK 9506. Focal dimension power 450W speakers 5 dimensions 1155 by 115 by 115 mm weight 5.5 kg inputs 1x HDMI, 1x digital optical, 1 by 3.5 mm outputs NAR wireless Bluetooth aptX via dongle subwoofer included. No special features, designed for big rooms. Virtual surround sound excellent design. Expensive Focal, most known for its excellent sounding speakers and the recently released Focal Listen headphones, is late to the soundbar space, but its focal dimension was worth the wait. The Dimension soundbar is simply gorgeous, with its piano black accents and aluminum unibody construction. At $1,399, £799, $1,699, it's not exactly cheap, but you're paying for excellent build quality, sound and design. Read the full review. Focal dimension 7. Sony HTM-T300 soundbar power NAR speakers 2 dimensions 50 by 5.4 by 10.3 cm WXHXD weight 3.2 kg inputs YX digital optical 1x auxiliary wireless Bluetooth special features wireless subwoofer simple to set up and use well balanced sound narrow sound stage no HDMI ARC. There's a lot to like about the Sony HTM-T300. Its compact form factor means it'll fit just about anywhere, and its wireless sub lets you put it under the couch for added bass effect. The soundbar sounds great with both movies and music, but be warned that it does fall on its face when it comes to offering surround sound. For the price, you get a great sounding, entry-level soundbar that fits just about anywhere and is easy to use and set up. If you're on a budget and looking for a soundbar to fit into a small setup, then the HTM-T300 is a great choice, but if you're less restricted, then you might want to opt for another soundbar on this list. Read the full review. Sony HTMT300 Soundbar 8. LG SH7B Power 360W speakers, 4 dimensions, 41.73 by 2.09 by 3.35 inches, weight 5.9 pounds, inputs 1x HDMI in, 1x HDMI out, 1 by 3.5 mm, wireless Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, subwoofer included. Yes, special features: Google Cast, Spotify Connect, multi-room mode, music flow OS support, flexible and painless setup, good sound for the price. I narrow sound stage. LG SH7B is a soundbar system that can do it all. Its feature set and solid sound quality make it a good choice for those with limited space. While music playback and surround sound aren't mind-blowing, they're more than respectable at this price. It's a breeze to set up since its subwoofer is wireless, though Android users may be frustrated by LG's buggy app. Sound quality is decent for the price, but in the end loses out to traditional bookshelf speakers in terms of clarity on the high end. However, if you want a soundbar that can take on every type of media you can throw at it, the LG SH7B is a great option. Read the full review. LG SH7B 9. Bose SoundTouch 300 Power NAS speakers, 1 dimensions, 42 by 6.2 by 5 inches, weight 15.2 pounds, inputs 1x digital optical, 1x HDMI, 1x Ethernet port, 1 by 3.5 mm jack for adaptive system setup, 1 by 3.5 mm jack to hardwire the base module, 1x microUSB connection, outputs 1x HDMI output with audio return channel, ARC wireless Bluetooth subwoofer included. No special features: multi-room wide, articulate sonic presentation, gorgeous design and build quality. Potentially frustrating setup: doesn't come with a subwoofer. Boasting high-end design, Bose's slim soundbar looks superb, and sounds above average. At 97.9 cm wide, it's best partnered with larger screen sizes, 50-inch, and priced at £599, $700, $999. It offers great sound. There are caveats regarding usability and price, but overall it warrants a cautious 2 thumbs up. It's also worth mentioning that, as this ISNT a 2.1 package, there's no subwoofer supplied, although Bose will sell you a wireless Acoustimus sub, and the ST300 can be partnered with the brand's virtually invisible, i.e. small at 10 cm 300 surround speakers. The system is also compatible with the Bose SoundTouch wireless multi-room system, which includes smaller Bluetooth speakers. Read the full review. Bose SoundTouch 30010. Creative Soundblastics Catina Power 75W speakers, 4 dimensions, 2.4 by 23.6 by 3.1 inches, weight 12.1 pounds, inputs 1x digital optical, 1x aux in, 1x USB outputs, headset, wireless Bluetooth subwoofer included. Yes, special features: RGB lighting, powerful sound, RGB light show, wired subwoofer, lax HD MIT. Soundblastics Katana is a bit of an anomaly on this list, whereas most soundbars are produced with TVs in mind. Creative's debut stays true to the company's PC audio heritage, bringing the soundbar form factor to the desktop. Creative has made a number of decisions with the design of the Katana to facilitate this. Its USB and optical inputs are very PC-centric, and the soundbar doesn't even bother with the HDMI standard favored by most TV models. In a love it or hate it move, the soundbar is also equipped with RGB lighting to take advantage of the current trend in PC peripherals, so you can have the northern lights erupting underneath your monitor if you so desire. Read the full review. Creative Soundblastics Katana.